Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 of the Chasing Einstein Challenge. I'm creating this video in my office here at DSU, and you can see in the background I'm a big Michael Jordan fan. So there's a picture of Jordan when he played for the Bulls, and then there's an older picture on my wall of him when he played for the Tar Heels. So he was a North Carolina Tar Heel a long time ago. Anyway, back to the challenge. So in this video I want to talk to you about 3 things. I want to talk to you about your teams and give you a heads up on your team names. I want to talk to you about the videos that you're creating each week, and then I'm going to show you the challenges that you're going to be working on this week. So this week we have new math challenges for you to work on, and I want to show you how to do them and how to get started with them. All right, we have team names. So your math mentor took your suggestions and came up with a name for your team. In some cases they were able to go with suggestions you made. In other cases, they had to come up with their own team name just because different people on the team wanted to go in different directions. So I hope everyone is happy with what you ended up with. And your math mentor also created a logo for you, and you'll be able to see that on the Chasing Einstein website. Let's talk about your videos. So overall, I thought you did a great job on your Flipgrid replies. I wanted to remind you that you are earning points in this Einstein Challenge for having good quality videos. Here are 3 tips to help you make sure that your videos are good. So first of all, when you create your video, make sure you look at the camera. Second, make sure you speak clearly so we can hear you and so your math mentor can hear you. And then third, make sure you answer the questions and explain why you answered the way you did. So those are the things we're going to be looking for each week in your videos. And really the goal of this is just to help you become a good communicator. So this is important in everything we do, is just to be able to communicate clearly to people that we talk to. And practicing that in these videos every week is good for us. So that's why we're having you do it. The last tip I want to share with you regarding your videos is probably something you've heard from your teacher and maybe other teachers as well, and that is to always be doing appropriate things online and sharing things that are appropriate online. So I like to use this as a guide. If I would not want my grandma to hear it or see it, then I better not share it online. So just keep that in mind as you're working on your videos each week. I'm confident that all of you will do a good job, but it's always good to be aware of the fact that you have a digital footprint and you want to be smart about the things you're doing online, because unlike the footprint in this picture that will be washed away, your digital footprint will be out there forever. All right, the challenges this week are called Solve Me, Who Am I? And they are similar to what you did last week with the mystery grid in terms of how you navigate to the challenges, but what you're going to be doing is different. So you'll just go to the website, you'll click on play, and then similar to last week, there are lots of different levels. The smaller the number, the easier the puzzle. The higher the number, the more difficult. So there's 208 of these puzzles. And they really do range from really easy to really difficult. So I'm going to start with number 1 and just show you how these work. So basically what you are trying to do is figure out what number is being described. So you use the clues and then you plug in the number inside of the robot. So one thing I recommend on these is that you get out a piece of scratch paper as you're working on these so that you can write down the possible answers as you go through the clues. So let's do this first one together. My value is even. So if I start to think about that, I could write down even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. And I know it can't be a 10 because it's only 1 digit. So 1 digit goes inside of this box, and this U stands for units. It's kind of like thinking about the ones place. So it could be 2, 4, 6, or 8. My value is greater than 6. Well, right there I can cross off some of the things I wrote down. It can't be 2, it can't be 4, and it can't be 6 because it's greater than 6. My value is less than 10. So I know that it has to be 8 because I wrote that down on scratch paper. And when I check it, it will tell me if I got it right or not. And then just like last week, use the next button to go to the next puzzle. And again, the higher the number, the more challenging the puzzle. So this one is, again, fairly easy. My value is even. So again, I would write these down: 2, 4, 6, 8. My value is not less than 5. So it's not less than 5. So 2 and 4 are out. My value is less than 8. So we're only left with one number that would work, and that's 6. And so again, I got it right. Now, some of you said the puzzles last week were easy. I would encourage you to try puzzles that are more difficult. So jump to a higher number. So really these challenges and this Chasing Einstein activity is about getting you to work hard and try to do some things that kind of push yourself. And really that's how we get better at everything, not just at math, is to push ourselves. So if if you're on puzzle number 10 and it's too easy, maybe you should go to 15. And if that one's too easy, maybe you should go to 20. And you should continue to do that until you find puzzles that challenge you, but yet you're still able to figure out. Let me jump to 20 and show you that one. So now in this puzzle, there are 3 boxes. H is hundreds, so the number in the hundreds place. T is tens, and U again is ones or units. So we have to try to figure out what 3-digit number goes in this robot's body. And we use the clues down here, and you don't always have to start at the top. You can read this in whatever order you want. Again, scratch paper, making notes about what you know was really helpful, not just in this problem solving activity, but really in everything we do in math, drawing pictures, making visuals of what we know and what we're thinking about help us. My units digit is equal to my hundreds digit. So this one is going to be equal to this one. The sum of my digits is equal to 12. So what that means is you have to know what sum is. That means that when I add all 3 of these together, it's going to equal 12. And my tens digit is equal to 0. So let's plug in what we know. We know that the units digit is equal to the hundreds digit. So this one is equal to this one. But we also know the sum of my digits is equal to 12. So right now the sum of my digits is equal to 10. So it's incorrect. But now it should work, and I can check it, and I got it right. So those are the challenges. Again, attitude, effort, progress. That's what you're shooting for on these challenges. And good luck. And I'm looking forward to updating the leaderboard as we work through each week in this Chasing Einstein challenge.